Hello everyone and welcome to a stream. I kind of let the game play in the background because I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I don't want to. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm back to streaming. Just deal with this stuff. Hopefully I'll stream more consistently. And, you know, not have to worry about, you know, illness and all the other stupid stuff that I've had to go through. Hopefully the sound levels are good. Let me just put this here. Okay, that should be working, hopefully. According to YouTube, it's working. I'm probably streaming for nobody, but that's okay. Anyway, today we're playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. And I'm pretty new to Fire Emblem games. And I've heard this isn't really like a lot of Fire Emblem games. I have played Engage too, and I've heard like that's much more like typical Fire Emblem games. But yeah, I decided to do Three Houses today because Engage is getting DLC in a few days, and I have to pass, so it's like, okay, you know, may as well wait if I'm gonna stream that. So we're gonna do some Three Houses today. Okay, there we go. OBS. I thought OBS didn't want to work for a second, but yes, it does work properly. Cool. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna do normal and casual, honestly, because I just want to stream and have fun. I don't want to, you know, go crazy with it. You know, I think I probably could do like a classic playthrough, but I don't want to. Okay. Battle! Ooh, griffins, those dragons? Couldn't quite tell. Let me know if the sound sucks. I tested it, so it should be okay. Oh, well, don't you look intimidating. See the dude from Game of Thrones? He pulled a sword out of fire. Well, red lights, that's, you know, dangerous. Okay. Whoa!
Ladies!
Oh, yeah, you do look intimidating. She looks kinda, you know, cool herself, though. Whoa! Dude's got like a chainsaw? Damn. Alright. Oh, okay. Run! Oh. Alright, we got some clashing. Everything has to be cinematic, even in the puddles. Okay. Dramatic stare. Okay, dude, that was lucky. How in the hell? Like, how are you that lucky that you're, you know, that one piece of armor, that one strip blocks it? Come on. That's not fair. I almost feel bad for the guy. Oh, dude.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. Die. Die.
Okay.
You took everything that I loved.
Damn. Huh. YouTube's being mad at me, even though, like, I should have a good connection, but okay.
He's gone now, Mother.
If according to other things, I have a decent connection, but YouTube's like, nope, your connection sucks. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to be cuddling that sword when it's, like, you know, bloody like that. That's a bit creepy. Okay. Okay, though. I mean, that's fine.
Oh my.
Oh, hi. Okay.
What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
Don't ask me.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
Was her moment of repose, like, dreaming of that big battle? That doesn't seem very, you know, relaxing, but okay.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Sure thing. That music's kind of cool.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Apparently this doesn't matter. Like, I heard, like, in other Fire Emblems, this choice matters, but apparently not this time.
I see.
Like, I know choices
You must
matter in
have a
this
name of
game,
sorts.
but yeah, like,
Go on.
in this, it doesn't seem to. And I'm using an emulator because, you know, I don't have a capture card, so... I don't know if you guys can see that bit. There we go.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Yeah, make weird names. It's okay.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Huh. Okay, let's see. What moon sounds good? Guardian moon, Pegasus moon, lone moon. Lone moon sounds kind of typical for me. Great tree moon, harpstring, Lucy, verdant rain, horsebow. Wyvern moon, red wolf moon. That one sounds kind of cool. Ethereal moon. Huh. I think I'll go with ethereal because that one sounds cool. Okay, 12. Wait, no. Let's see, 12, and then what day? Let's see, 12. So that's. I'm gonna do 12-7 because, like, you know, 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 7 is 10. So, like, 10 is like a number of rebirth. So I kind of like doing birthdays that add up to 10. It's a weird little quirk, but yeah. Alrighty.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Oh, really? Okay.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
I can do auto skip. Cool. Do that
It
then.
is almost time to begin.
It's almost time to begin, but you're going to sleep. Okay.
Hey, time to wake up.
Oh, okay, sure.
Were you having that dream again?
I'm good at YouTube's being dumb again. Nice. Oh, now it's not being dumb again. Apparently it wants to be normal now. Okay, fine. I don't know what the issue is with YouTube and me. YouTube and I are not, you know. I don't know what to say, but I mean, the young girl probably made more of an impression than the war, considering it was last. I don't think it matters what you say here. According to guides and stuff, it doesn't.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In
Oh,
any
I have.
case,
Guess it
just
wasn't my
put that
first
out of your
time.
mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
True that.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us.
Mm-hmm.
Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Agree. Yeah. Mind wandering
Okay,
is bad.
time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
Of course something has
What
to
do
go
a bunch
wrong.
of kids
Oh,
like
hey,
you
what's
want
up?
at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives. Not to mention
Oh,
the
that's
gold.
not good.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandit spotted just outside the village.
I mean, uniform? They
Damn.
all seem to have kind
There
of
were a lot
different
of them.
clothes. Sort
I
of,
guess
kind
they
of.
followed you all the way here.
Different color schemes. I
We
guess
can't
same
abandon this
uniform.
village now.
Typical anime crap.
Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Sorry, I just realized that. Yeah, sure thing. I'm ready. Do I actually get to play the game now? That'd be fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Ooh, little sprite. Nah, I actually have played some of this game, but it's been a while, so I don't remember a lot of it. And I haven't played, like, a lot of the game. Like, I played up to, like, I think, chapter 3 or so? Like, I didn't play a lot, honestly. Like, I don't know. It kind of...
Let's take care of those thieves
I have some
before
issues,
they overrun
but
the village.
I think
Take
if I
down
can
the
stick
enemies in
into
front
it,
first.
it'll be
That
okay.
should take the wind out of their sails.
Weird little error there, but okay. Alright. Yeah. I do know how to battle, though, in this game, so...
I will prevail.
I don't, you know, I mean, I have been playing Fire Emblem Engage as well, and so I have to
Stay
kind of
focused.
compare it a bit. And I admit that I don't like the limited weapon thing, and I also like the triangle weapon system better in Engage than I do just, oh yeah, we'll just get better
you have
weapons
a
and
strange
levels.
aura about you. You
Well,
say you're
I
a
am
mercenary,
weird.
so show me what you can do.
Sure thing. For now, I can't really do much because I'm not in the right spot, but okay.
I'll cut through.
Okay. I'm actually going for Black Eagle House, so I don't want to level Dimitri, really. I want to level like Edelgard and Byleth, so...
Ready and willing.
I don't know if it really matters, though, to be honest. Like, I don't know if leveling the other people matters at all. Like, if that counts, like, when you battle them later. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how that works. But, for sake of, you know, my own good.
Well, how was that?
I might have to use an item because, yeah. Because Edelgard has some issues already.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Okay? Yeah. Basically, go in the trees because you'll get, you know, you can dodge better in the trees, which makes sense. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. Forest, for instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Oh, and defense. Okay. In Engage, it just, like, raises your evasion. But okay, cool. Yeah, move your units to advantageous terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. Coolies. I can do that. Well, not quite. Okay, because, yeah, I can't quite reach the forest in this case, but, yeah. Dimitri can. Dimitri seems to have more, moving ability.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forests are not the only terrain type you will encounter. Keep an eye out for others such as thickets and heel tiles. You can see the effects of terrain by placing your cursor over it. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle terrain information and unit icons. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, it does just tell me anyway, so cool. I guess it'll, yeah, if I toggle it, then it would say something else, but okay. Nice. Set it right up for me, too. Nope. Okay. So much for my
Fine
ally
opportunity.
days. He didn't do
It's
anything.
the combat arts I taught you.
Okay. Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill levels go up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills grant magic instead. Okay. Gotcha. And you can defeat an enemy by Lith. Or Tsukiko. I named her Tsukiko, so yeah.
That is that.
I guess I could've just kept her as Byleth, but whatever. Tsukiko. Because I'm trying to be an individual here. And Dimitri can just, he can go over here, at least, you know, because he can still be in the forest. Okay, at least he got hit too this time. Ah, there we go. Okay, I can kill him. I don't really need the combat arts because they keep getting set up for me.
As expected.
So, like, the combat arts aren't really needed
Think
at the
this
moment.
through. Failure is not an option.
Nice, level 2.
One step at a time.
Good job, Edelgard. Using items. Select the items option to change your equipped weapon or to use items such as a vulnerary, which restores your unit's hit points, HP. Yeah, thank you. Good to know. Bum, 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 bum. I actually like the music in this game. It's pretty good. Fire Emblem has good music, though. In my I don't have a lot of experience with these games,
Why are
but
there
yeah.
mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Guess so. Are you gonna move at all? Okay, thank you.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your combat units, you will trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your avoid rate, AVO, and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks become between certain units will also raise might, MT. Good use of linked attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support among the units involved. Coolies. An item icon is displayed, an item icon on an enemy indicates that you will get the item that is highlighted green in the unit's details display when you defeat them. Okay, police, again. Nice. can at least set this up, I suppose, with Dimitri. I still wonder, like, if his leveling up does anything, though.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Okay, you with the blank stare, thanks. Dude, don't make me kill you too soon. I want to kill your other guys for experience.
Such power dwells within.
Yeah, we're awesome. Uh-oh. Okay. Someone decided to be a badass. Oh, cool, I didn't attack it. Okay, so let's see. Heal by level 2. Huh. That kind of messed up my... Oh, wait, no. Did it? Wait. Okay, I can move. Can I move this square? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Nah, not you. Okay, you first.
That is that.
And then Edelward in the forest. Yeah, sure, I'll do a combat art on you. Oh, I can kill him too. I mean, it'll get her HP down maybe, but I can kill him.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Oh, hello, Runa. I'm not sure which quote you mean, but okay. That heroes just disconnect from the world when you're not playing them. That sounds more like Sword Art Online than Fire Emblem. There we go. Whoa. Oh.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
Whoops. I don't know what to tell you.
Fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you?
Oh, okay, yeah, the blank stare.
Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
That's... I don't know if that's good or ominous. I don't know.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
It's such a weird name.
And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
A tarot card reader.
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Okay then.
And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
Indeed. Very odd.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
No?
That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Well, I know the answer because I have a page that tells me.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
I mean, yeah.
Yet all is well,
I was
as
not
I have
exactly
stalled
great.
the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Well, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
No, I mean, you know, if you save
Though
somebody's
it is only
life,
momentary,
gratitude's fair.
Time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Wait, you don't know? Yeah, what now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Oh, well, that's not good.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Yeah, turn back the hands of time. I mean, that seems like the only real, like, explanation or solution. Because, I mean, like, the other one's like, yeah, keep time frozen until I'm safe. Well, if it's frozen, you can't move. And then I'll just stay here and wait to die. That's a kind of crappy solution. Why save your life if you're just gonna wait to die? So, yeah, turn back the hands of time. Let's get some Prince of Persia up in here.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Well,
I cannot
yeah.
wind back time too far, but all is well.
Game
You are
heroes tend
aware
to
of
be
what's to
troublesome.
come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Well, I mean, if she's a child and she stopped time and I can't stop time, then, I mean, I guess it kind of stands to reason that I would be less than a child. If, you know, if I wanted to call her a child, then it kind of makes some sense to say that, in a way. Whoa! Alrighty. Nice.
Hey,
Go
over
me.
here!
Hey, did you just...
Yeah. I was just a badass.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey,
Bit
the
late,
thieves
aren't
are running
you?
away. Go after them.
I mean, I already killed them, or I guess knocked them out? I don't know. But yeah,
The
like...
students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Uh-oh. Stage complete. Yeah, Idle Dark did get most of the kills.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't
That's
changed
quite
a bit,
faithful.
Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
He's not so
Right.
pissed. It's kind of
Goodbye,
funny.
Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
I love that, like, you know, he's like, this isn't how this ends. Again, more Prince of Persia, because, like, that just reminds me of the Prince of Persia, where, like, if you get a game over in Prince of Persia Sand of Time, you know, he's telling a story, so it's like, wait, that didn't happen. Like, if you get a game over. If you get a game over, I'll be like, no, that didn't happen, or, wait, let me start again. You know, so, like, that kind of reminds me of that, when he's going, this isn't how this ends.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Again, I have a guide, I kind of cheat a little.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain.
Just for sake of helping you guys, too, as well as myself.
I'd love for you to see the monastery, too. You will join me, won't you?
Sure, not like I have a choice.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even
He
I
wants
wouldn't dare
to.
run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Great, now I have someone in my head bossing me around. That's nice.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Thanks.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
Guess
Former
so.
captain of the Knights of Seros. oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I would not know, because this game did not tell me anything.
How curious.
Huh,
I'd
that's
wager
not
the
in the guide, but
explanation
okay.
for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the
Dude,
Officers
wait,
Academy
YouTube's,
at
like,
Garrigmont
way
Monastery. We were
According to
doing
me,
some training
anyway.
exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I
Okay,
was the
this is the
first to
guy.
make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His
Yeah,
intentions
that's
were
true.
as clear as
Like I
day.
said, it still sounds
You
like a
will
tarot
prove
card.
a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Good question.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Oof. Boom. I mean, okay. Fair enough, Edelgard.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment.
Sure.
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider
And
lending your
YouTube's
services
having a
to
data
the
error
Empire.
again.
I might as
'cause
well
my
tell
life
you
sucks.
now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's.
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The
Oh
Holy
my.
Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to
That's
develop a
kinda
deep and
tactless. I'll
lasting
start
friendship
figuring
on
it
our
out.
journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back
Well,
to the
I mean, the
monastery.
Wheels of Time thing,
Looks
I
like
mean,
we'll have to pick
yeah,
this up
I guess
another
that could be the beginning as well. I just kind of think of it as in a
My,
tarot
my,
card
they are
way,
in such a
but
hurry.
whatever.
you know,
I guess because some of the
Shepard's
art is
Tale
like a
is
tarot,
most
like a tarot deck in this game. Yes, she is a refined young woman. And yes, she probably is always evaluating me. Seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Interesting. And Claude, his easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought
Yes.
the same.
I am so sleepy once again.
I don't know. I have a hard time taking Claude seriously, to be honest.
Baby, sleeping.
Like, I don't know why. I have like a real bias against the Golden Deer House just because, like, I can't take Claude seriously. It's his fault because I like some of the characters in Golden Deer House, but Claude just annoys me. I don't know what like my real issue is with Claude, but there's something about him that irks me, and maybe it's just like him. Like, he just doesn't
Part
seem
1.
serious in any way.
White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to
Here's
scatter,
what I meant by the tarot
and the
card art,
verdant
too.
fields once
Like,
again
look at this
spring to
stuff.
life
This is
across
kind of like a
Fodlan,
tarot deck in the art
heralding the
style.
start of a new year.
At least to me.
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
I don't know why. It just reminds me of a tarot deck, in a way. So when I heard the beginning,
The
like, it just
continent
reminded me of
Fodlan,
tarot deck.
said to be protected by a revered
I'm
goddess,
weird, I guess.
has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
Okay.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan
Cloud
and
looks
these
kinda
3 mighty
non-binary in
powers
that
now
shot.
exist in
Little bit.
relative harmony.
Wow, the Adrestian Empire is like half the continent almost. Damn. Alright. Kind of surprised they don't own the place. Oh, anime cutscene.
This
Cool.
will be your first time at the monastery.
Yep.
I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
Background. I mean monastery. No. And it is a monastery, so of course we have to have choir music. Because reasons. Anime intro, power, make up. I love how a teacher is dressed in like practically an evening gown, but okay, sure. Why not? I mean, this is video game logic. I mean, she kind of owns the place, doesn't she? So, yeah, she'd probably be here. She's very pretty.
I
Hi.
wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Sure. Are we going with Prince of Persia again? Now we're talking about the flow of time. Time is like a river running swift and
It's
sure.
been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Oh, someone holds a grudge. I think. Well, yeah, I mean, it does seem to be a balance of the 3 powers. It just kind of struck me that the Adrestian Empire is like I said, it's like half the continent. The other 2 are, you know, like just, you know, 2/3 of the continent, and then, yeah. Like, Adrestian's just like, yeah, okay, we're like half the continent. Cool.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop.
Yeah, they were,
Lady
right?
Rhea.
Her eyes were really big. Again, doesn't matter what you say here.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Again,
Thank
someone
you for your
holds a grudge.
patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
Yeah, you had a
So
kid.
I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Okay, wait, how does she know that? Because, I mean, they look nothing alike. I mean, Gerald's blonde, and our hero here is green hair, blue eyes. Gerald, I don't know what color his eyes are. Oh yeah,
Many
they're
years after I left
yellowish.
this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her.
Then
to
again,
illness.
you know, anime doesn't really follow the laws of genetics, but still, like, it's just funny. Oh yeah, is she your daughter? Like, they look nothing alike. What would make you think she's his daughter? I mean, I'm sure there's a story reason for her knowing that or thinking that, but yeah. Alright, controller, can you stop
I
being
see.
a jerk? Thank you.
My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Dude,
A
why would
fine
you just be
name
silent?
indeed.
That's kind of rude. So
From
I
the
could
bottom
understand,
of my
like,
heart,
why that would
I
be the
thank you for
preferred
saving
answer.
those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You know what's weird too is that like YouTube is showing me that like we're about probably like 5 minutes behind, and yet the chat seems to be perfectly in sync. So I have no idea what's going on anymore. YouTube is just like, yeah, we're not in sync, and like the chat's in sync though. Like the chat is, you know, talking about things I've just said. So,
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? I mean, like, yeah, what would I do? I mean, you kind of have to wonder. Like, you would think you gotta be a servant, because they don't seem to hire mercenaries, from what I can tell.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats
Yeah, again, that
earlier
makes no
talking about
sense.
the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Like, seriously, that makes no sense. I have no teaching qualifications. I'm probably, like, I think Byleth is, canonically, like, 19 or so. I'll have to double check in the menu, but yeah, pretty sure, like, 19. Like, dude, what? Why? Like, it makes no sense. I mean, I know it's, like, probably some weird machination crap in the storyline, but, again, logically, this makes no sense at all. Oh, hey, we're short a professor. Let's just hire this rando. Cool.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Of course he did.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
No, because that would make
things from
sense.
here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I
Gotcha.
don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
I mean, yeah, probably most likely. I tend not to trust
it's you
religious
then?
people.
So young.
Yep.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
I agree with
am
that.
Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I
Coolies.
wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
So, okay. You're available. Coolies, I guess.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then,
Says the dude talking
it
about
seems
crests a
you'll
second
be
ago.
taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Nope.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Thanks. Appreciate
The
that.
Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Title drop.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Wouldn't it be Empress?
The Blue Lion
Okay,
House
whatever.
is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Wait, what happened to his
belief that
son?
The next emperor, king,
what?
and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll
Sure.
say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The
Sure
old
thing.
man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest
gee,
you try
thanks.
spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, that's not ominous
Have you
or
no
anything.
intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Dude, that's what I said.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
You know, that looks like a hard outfit to wear. I guess stockings look nice. I guess I just don't like them, practically speaking, because they're really annoying to put on. Anime intro to all the houses. Yay! Man, that guy looks creepy. Dude, stop nodding off in class. Yeah, she doesn't look too happy, does she? It's a nice headpiece, I'll give it that. Looks a bit heavy, but it is pretty. Oh, thank you for giving me the control scheme. Okay, yeah. Our camera, blah blah blah. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Oh, you know, here's something interesting that I was told not too long. Well, I saw it on Twitter actually. That the whole like analog stick thing, like that a lot of people had trouble learning it, and I mean, I'm trying to remember if I did. Like, you know, the analog stick of like right stick to move the camera, left stick to move your character, you know? Like, apparently that was a big deal, like, back in the day, like, before there were twin analog sticks. And I mean, you know, I grew up before that happened, and I played video games before that happened, but I mean, I honestly don't remember having too much of a problem adjusting to it. I mean, maybe at first it was a bit weird, but I don't know. I think I kind of adjusted to it quickly. And somebody said, like, oh, well, if you play an instrument. There's the, okay, hold on. It should be like, okay, there we go. Zoom that. Yeah. But yeah, that if you play an instrument, that like maybe then the learning curve wouldn't be as steep for people. But yeah, I don't remember it being a big problem for me. So I kind of wonder about that. But yeah, apparently like that used to be an issue like a long time ago. Like when that was still new. I just found that interesting, and that little control tutorial just reminded me of that. So Tsuki's weird fact of the day, take it as you will.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
Yep.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
Gotcha.
That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
Okay.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Gotcha.
May I ask a favor of you?
I mean, it's kind of a required quest, so sure. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quests menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest will indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Yeah. I mean, basic RPG rules, more or less. And on that note, I will be right back. Since, yeah, finally got a pause in the game. And, yeah, so I will be right back. Excuse me a moment. Alrighty, I have returned. Let's get back to the game, shall we? And I have to see who wants to hear what. Because there is a list, so yeah. Okay, got that. Alrighty.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly,
yeah, that's
we
a
had
fair
someone
thing to
else
say.
in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't
Okay.
entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
Fair
You
enough.
saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay. Sure thing. The mini-map is in the upper right corner of the screen. Shows your current locations. Or location. The locations of important people and the direction to quests, givers, and more. Zoom or change the map with the ZR button. Gotcha, cool.
That's, Ah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Kind of takes you out of the game when, like, they have to do a little cutscene to show you the area. Like, I don't think that's necessary, is it? But fine. It would be nice if they did it, like, once you entered the door. Like, once you got, like, once I came into the area, like, okay, fine. But they did it, like, when I was, like, a third of the way in, so... Bit annoying. Just a thought.
Hey there.
What's your problem?
So, you've accepted a teaching position here?
Yep.
Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
Ah,
I never
see.
properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk.
Oh,
I am the princess
that's
and
quite the
heir
name.
apparent of the Adrastian Empire.
Okay.
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
Hey, Runa, you'll probably like that
I hope
name,
you've
huh?
had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure, I'll take a look-see. I mean, I've kind of decided. I kind of decided to pick them anyway, but yeah. Let's see, I got...
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Okay.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrastia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Oh, wow. That sounds great.
For some reason, he thinks his house is that...
Alright, what's your deal?
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
I mean, I do understand, like, you know, only wanting to do things that interest you. That's not so wrong, but... yeah, probably napping in the middle of everything isn't exactly great.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
I don't know why, but he reminds me of Akiko from Persona 3. Like, the design kind of reminds me, like, you know, kind of like the same hair color. Not quite the same hair color, but similar. Especially more in the anime cutscene. Like, he looks like he has more silver hair. Like, this looks more like it's bluish, but yeah. And then also willing to prove himself and all that crap. And, yeah, like, you know, the fist, that, like, that he has... one of his strengths is hand-to-hand combat. So yeah, he reminds me of Akiko for Persona 3 for whatever reason. Probably just a weird connection I make, but whatever. Probably people that play Fire Emblem aren't into Persona either. I think that's probably not a very populous cross-section of people.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Good to know.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Sword and... I think that's... I'm not sure if that's Faith or the other one. Like, there's two different magics. Like, one's Faith, and I can't remember the other one offhand. But yeah. I think it's black magic, basically, is the one that she's strong in. The sword and black magic, which is kind of a rare mix, but I like it. Kind of red mage-like. Again, I don't know if Final Fantasy and Fire Emblem... I would imagine those would cross over pretty nicely. You know, people that like Final Fantasy and Fire Emblem, like, that'd probably be a decent cross-section of people.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
I remember people didn't like Bridget because he doesn't speak very good English. Like, that's kind of her thing, is I don't speak the language sort of deal, as you'll see later, but yeah. I'm sorry, Petra. Petra is the one that... Bridget is her kingdom. Petra is her name. But yeah, people were like, oh, she doesn't speak the language, you know, like, she doesn't talk properly, and that gets annoying. Like, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, she does it every now and then, but it's nothing too terrible.
Huh?
So...
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Yeah, I don't think anyone buys the latter part of that. Let's see here. Okay, so... yeah, I can't go that way. I think I can go this way. Yeah, I can go this way. Again, this music isn't bad, but I think it would probably get annoying, like, hearing it non-stop. So, yeah. Yeah, you're no one interesting.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Thanks. Let's see. Looking at the list.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Oh,
Felix,
thanks.
must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Well, at least you're more polite. Appreciate that.
And who's this? Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Honestly, those two are the only ones I kind of like in the Blue Lion House. And yeah, I admit, I usually prefer the female characters in games.
Hey, hey.
Okay.
No, it's nothing weird. I just, you know,
Yeah.
I like playing vicariously through women that are strong, I guess. I don't know. Take it as you will.
Right. Hello.
Yes.
A moment, please.
Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm over here. This is the same place.
A moment, please.
I mean, you don't have anything to say, so why would I talk to you?
Hello.
Hey.
Okay. There we go.
Greetings.
I can talk to these people.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
Cool.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness.
I did.
You have my most sincere thanks.
You're welcome.
This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello. I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Yeah, now we see about the English thing. Well, there's Caspar. I was looking for you.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? The name's Caspar, by the way.
Oh,
pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Gee, thanks, dude.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Oh yeah, I was gonna check. Hold on, let me see. Oh, questionable. So yeah, we don't know how old the hero is. I could have sworn it was supposed to be 19. I guess like approximate age 19, but it's a mystery.
Whoa. Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Okay, I guess.
Sheesh,
I guess
Linhard.
like you
How'd you
don't
get into the
have
academy with
the
those manners? So.
Thing. Oh yeah, because this is 23rd now. Okay, that's why. So I guess just pick a house and do that for now. That's fine. I can work with that. Let's go pick the Black Eagle house. Oh, where's Edelgard at?
Right.
There's supposed to be a list, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I guess I can't fast travel yet. Alright.
That's so.
Wasn't really sure how that was supposed to go. So, no fast traveling yet. Gotcha. I mean, I don't have much of an area to explore, so I guess, no biggie that I can't fast travel.
So, I never properly introduced.
Yeah, you did. Got it.
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any?
Okay, so speak to. Oh,
Yes.
okay. I have to speak to all of them anyway, no matter what. All right, that's fine.
Yes.
Like, so even if you have a house in mind, you still have to speak to all three of them.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
Suppose so.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness.
Cool.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Let me see what you guys got. She looks interesting. What's up with her? I think I wanted Lysithea.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out.
Ah, the
she gets
lolicon.
angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
I mean, she is a pretty good magic user, so that's cool. Let's see, what about you?
Hilda
She's
is the
kinda
only
cute.
daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit.
Ah,
If you look
okay.
up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual
Nice.
for a noble, I guess.
I guess. I thought they didn't have nobles there. I mean, if it's an alliance, do they have nobles? Oh, her. She seems
Marianne is
maybe?
Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Huh. She has a lot of skills, though. Look at that. Sword, faith, horseback, and flying. So, like, she could ride a Pegasus, I think. So, yeah, like, she's got a lot of skills. I'll probably try to get her later on.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not going to try to build stats. I'll just try to build affection. Because that seems to be the better way of doing it, from what I've heard. Is that if you just build affection, I think, to rank B, then they'll just join you anyway. You don't have to, like, bother with the stats and stuff.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
Okay, so, you know what? I was talking to somebody earlier about Fire Emblem. I was talking to a friend of mine about Fire Emblem earlier. And she was saying that Dimitri's hair is really messed up. And ever since she said that, I can't stop thinking about it. And I do understand what she meant now that I really look at it. Like, it is a bit odd. I mean, I guess it's kind of typical for an anime hairdo, but at the same time, I kind of get what she was saying about the hair being weird. So, yeah. So, she was kind of right. I'll agree with Dimitri's hair being a bit odd. I kind of like him, though.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Wait, how do those two D's make a TH sound? Alrighty. Freaking weird language barrier.
Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
Yep.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
I mean, I don't know about that. Maybe eventually. We'll see, though. Well, what the hell? Like, wow, this is really behind on YouTube. What in the living hell? I wonder I don't have any viewers, because frickin' YouTube just decided, nope, we're just gonna make this go really behind. Alright, thanks, YouTube. I mean, how long have I been streaming, though? Wait, hold on. Sorry, I have to wonder a bit. Because, like, what? Like, how? Okay, yeah. Okay, hour 15. And my connection's being goofy, but alright, fine. Yeah, look at your people. I'm not gonna bother looking too much, because I do want Mercedes, because she's cool, or Mercedes, as she said. Sylvain will join you no matter what if you're female, so cool, I guess, but yeah. But apparently my connection just hates my guts,
I appreciate your effort.
Oh, you're welcome. I may have to stop earlier than I wanted to with the internet being so stupid. Because, yeah, like, the fact that, like, the freaking stream is so far behind me that, wow. At least according to my feed. My feed's like, oh yeah, you're way, like, my feed is like 20 minutes behind. From what I can tell. Oh. Okay, maybe, oh, okay. No, it is pretty semi-normal. Alright. I don't know anymore. YouTube's weird. It was looking like it was behind, but...
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students.
Indeed it is.
I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task.
No problem.
But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Gotcha.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
I have.
Since you are new
Kinda,
here,
sorta.
we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Because the game demands it, is really the reason. But yes, Black Eagle House for me.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
I actually kind of like Edelgard, so yes. She's interesting.
Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
I think I
they
can do
are
that.
all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you
Let us
too,
focus on
girl
the
hair.
topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge
interesting.
the current progress of the students.
Cool.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well.
Gotcha.
Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
I can do that. I think.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Yeah. Polite until he goes
Don't
to
look
sleep.
at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either. I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
One option. Like, what's the point?
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Okay, Dorothea.
Please take my apologies.
Is bi?
I have
I
not
don't
yet
know.
mastered this
Okay.
language.
Professor, I want
Appreciate
you
it,
to know
though.
that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others.
Cool.
I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student.
Good to know.
That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Dude!
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
I mean, yeah.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
Dude, he kind of reminds me of
Not
Professor
normally this
Snape, but now that I think
rowdy.
about it.
I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Cool.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
Oh my, alright.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
Okay.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood.
Okay.
However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Kinda weird, but alrighty. Do what you can to find out, yep.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
I would want to find out for sure, yeah.
Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Sure.
What is this?
Kind of technological for
a pattern I've never seen before.
Magic
is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Oh, glad I could help, I suppose.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world?
Dude, he sounds like he's doing palm reading.
It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Yep, definitely palm reading. At least it sounds like palm reading to me. Okay, yeah. DLC stuff, right, special auxiliary, got it, cool. Yeah. Yeah, basically all the stuff with the expansion pass, got it.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month.
Cool.
Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Thank you. The monastery's schedule features different events on different days each week. You will have one day off when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be Explore. Select the calendar with the directional button to view the schedule. Gotcha. Yes, explore the monastery. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here, mostly for both internet reasons and kind of health reasons. Still getting back to streaming and all, gotta kind of not go too crazy. And it's been about an hour and a half. I wanted to go a bit longer, but yeah, my internet doesn't seem to really want to do that. So, yeah. There's a lot of wind, and it's messing with, like, signals and stuff. So, anyway, thanks for those of you that came, and I really do appreciate it. And I do hope to see you guys next time. Take care. Matane.